Have you ever liked any of your boyfriend friends? Let me think about that. Yes, I have. Have you ever had What? Ooh. What age did you lose your? And to who? Good, y'all. It's your girl Yaya, aka Brazy New York City Brat, back at it again with another freaking video. I know I ain't been here in like a year, so I had to drop a banger for y'all. I had to, and I had to come looking cute. You feel me with my nails? Zoom in. You feel me in there? Yeah, you feel in the edge. Yeah, had to come through. Even the tat. So today I'm gonna be doing a hot seat, and I know for a hot seat you're supposed to have like a co-host, somebody asking the questions because you're put in the hot seat, but my sister couldn't make it. I was supposed to be doing it with my sister due to her being busy, and I'm completely understanding. I had to do it by myself. I'm gonna be putting myself in the hot seat. I told you guys to ask me really spicy questions on Instagram, so hopefully y'all came through because I have not reviewed or looked at none of the questions. I literally just screenshotted them, put them in my notes to save for this video, and went on by my day. I didn't look at none of the questions, so hopefully y'all asked some spicy questions so y'all can enjoy this video. But we're not gonna be long with the intro. We're just gonna get straight into it. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Since I can't drink, I'm gonna be taking spoonfuls of hot sauce. I don't plan on taking any. I plan on answering all these questions. I'm not trying to be on that toilet. We're just gonna get straight into it. I'll ask a lot of questions. Okay, y'all. So the first question is already getting juicy. Cause why is y'all in my business like this? First question is, what age did you lose your? And to who? I don't think I'm gonna answer. I think I'm gonna take this hot sauce. Psych! 16, which now, and the person I am currently dating, my very, very, very handsome thing. Next, do you miss any of your exes?
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
No. Have you ever sent a nude? Okay. This is a question where it's like, who hasn't type stuff. You feel me? Like, who hasn't? But yeah, I have, obviously. When's the last time you watched? I told y'all to ask spicy questions. I didn't mean ask freaky questions. This is another question where it's like, who hasn't? I mean, I know you didn't say, have I? My man texted me. And my man, thank you to my man. But when's the last time? I have no clue. I think I should drink to that because I really don't know. Yeah, next. Cutest male TikToker. All the male TikTokers I used to find attractive are starting to look the same. They're just starting to look so unattractive. I really used to like Nunu, Jano, Debo, Keith. I really don't find them attractive no more. Let's keep it short, cute, simple, sweet. Keith. What sibling are you closer to? I'm glad you said closer to and not who's my favorite, because I don't have a favorite. I love all my siblings, but I do feel like I'm closer to James. I have a really tight, close bond with Shay as well. And before my other brother, Papa, before he went to jail, me and him, we just bonded off of yelling at each other and getting into arguments. So I really have a close bond with them in different type of ways. But I feel like the one that I communicate with the most and like closer to in like that type of way is probably James. What's your body count? 1, and will forever be 1. You're like that. Have you ever had You ain't talking about any thingers. Baby, no. Has your mama? Have you ever got your... It's Christmas in December. Yeah. No. I'll tell you a joke. I never tell you a lie.
I might tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie.
What don't you like about your boyfriend? Because it's pretty much nothing physically I don't like about him, obviously. I really don't like how fine he is because he attracts a lot of females, and I really don't want to have to do that one day. On a serious note though, I feel like it's not that I don't like it, because he communicates very well. Communication is key. Communication is what keeps a relationship like this. He communicates very well. I just wish he would communicate more. So it's not something that I don't like or dislike. It's just something I wish that he would do more. Yeah. Have you ever dated or kissed a girl? Yeah. When you young, just be doing stuff, you really just be doing stuff. You feel me? I feel like all girls have kissed the same gender at least kissed. Probably not dated, but kissed. That was like my second relationship, I think, and I was like 12. So hold on, y'all. I am recording. Oh, so sorry. Sorry, y'all. OG had to disturb. Need some more lip gloss now. So boom. We're name dropping apparently. Are you with Marcus to get back at Bleep? I said Bleep because she's so irrelevant. Very irrelevant. I couldn't give a less about this individual, okay? He was my man before he was my man before he was my man. I don't understand where this question came from. This gotta be one of her little minions. You feel me? Wants to be messy and start stuff because obviously I am not with my man to get back at that individual. Next, who all did you F with in Beeville High School? Most definitely has to be one of you dusty from Burnsville. My man, that's it. Next, have you ever done something on the first link? Baby, I don't link with niggas. First things first, I don't meet niggas and then get in a relationship with them over social media. Literally, before I got in a relationship, I would literally communicate with a dude for like a day and then drop them. I would literally communicate with a dude and then drop them. So if we didn't meet in person, like ball game or the mall or a basketball game or something, that's literally the first and only day we would see each other. Now, if I meet a dude on social media, I would never link with him. So unless I met him in person, we pretty much never seen each other. We don't know each other. I don't know you. To answer your question, no, I don't link with niggas. Have you ever liked any of your boyfriend friends? No, but yes at the same time. No, because you're saying it like he's my boyfriend now and like I like one of his friends. That's weird as no. I wouldn't even say liked. I just found somebody attractive and ended up finding out that they was in the same friend group. Mind you, not knowing, but they was in the same friend group. It's not no, hey, this my bro for life. You feel me? We federal locked in. They talk inside of school type friends. Like, oh, that's my homie. Like, hey, gang, how you doing? Okay, enjoy your day type stuff. You feel me? So, I didn't like them or find them attractive, whatever you want to call it, while I was with him. It was before I got with him. And then I ended up bumping into the right one, obviously. Once again, we're dropping names on individuals that are irrelevant. Why you fall out with Brooklyn? I didn't fall out with no damn body. I cut her off. She got cut. She got cut. But I would just say that a lot of my friendships that I formed was friendships that I should have kept inside of school. Once you leave them school doors, once you leave that school building and make it home and put your backpack down, end that friendship right there until you go back to school the next day. Do not bring friendships home. And that's what I did. And I put a lot of trust in that friendship as well. Moral of the story, she chose my ops over me. She did me a favor. Boop. Next, thoughts on your last fight. Y'all wanted me to do a story time on this separately. I will save the full story for that story time, but to keep it short and simple and cute, it was lame. It was lame. And honestly, anybody who says she won that fight is just you a eater. You a real munch. You a real eater. Because it wasn't even a fight for real. She just grabbed my hair and literally held onto it for dear life. She held it onto it for dear freaking life. Didn't even pull none of my hair out. She didn't even hit my face. She had my head like this. Could have kneed me, uppercutted me, anything. Literally didn't touch my face. Just held onto my hair for dear life. And then because my hair was so long, slung me on the floor. And then the fight ended. She slung me on the floor. I got up in 0.3 seconds and the fight ended right there. I promise you it didn't go nowhere, but it literally happened in like 15 seconds. So by saying somebody won the fight when I left with no scratches, no marks, didn't even hit my face, didn't pull my hair out. None of that. Literally wasn't damaged at all. Outfit was still cute. I was still looking good right after it. So I'm just trying to figure out where she beat my ass at. But I mean, hey, y'all just gonna continue to eat, I guess. Ever attempted? At a point in time, I didn't like myself. I didn't like my life. I wish things were different. So I have tried to. I will never do it again because I have found my purpose to be here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found my purpose to be here. So I would never do it again, but yes, I have, like, multiple times. Do you have a favorite cousin? No, I do not. At a point in time, I felt like I did, but it was really just, it wasn't even a favorite. It was just some fact that I was more closer to her than I was any of my other cousins, and now I'm not close to none of them. Hold on, got my man. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I was just closer to her than my other cousins. I'm not close to none of my cousins or family really on my dad's side. It's not by choice or nothing. It's just they live in a completely different state and we just don't communicate. As far as my cousins on my mom's side, I just feel like it's a lot of toxic, negative energy going on my mom's side in general. And I just would rather not surround myself around that or communicate with those who are negative. And I find that in a lot of my cousins. So to keep it short, cute, and simple, I don't have a favorite. Have you ever have you ever had or gave a hickey? Yes, I've done both. Have you ever had unprotected? If so, with who? With the only person that I've done something with. Like, literally. Y'all asking these questions is so funny to me because it's just like I don't have a variety. Like, y'all asking these questions like I really just have a variety of people to go through and I only got one. Jesus, who do y'all think I am? Did you ever get your body done? No. Even though a BBL is technically still you, no, I would not. I feel like if God made you more on the thicker side, then embrace it. If God made you more on the skinnier side, then embrace it. If God gave you a shaboom boom laka laka, embrace it. If I'm gonna be skinny forever, I'm gonna be skinny forever, baby. I'm not getting my body done. And I honestly like my little petite body. I really do. So, no. And as far as my face, because girls begin no, I really actually did not like that I had little lips for so long. But ever since I got with my boyfriend, I've accepted myself, if you get what I'm saying. This is why I feel like he's my person, because before I got with him, I literally did not like nothing about myself at all. And now I've accepted myself. So I don't see me changing nothing about me. Have you ever had a pregnancy scare? I wouldn't say a scare. No, not a scare. I was not scared when this happened, but quick little story time. So when I did lose my V, before I did it, mind you, this was planned, okay? It was not forced. It was not rushed. We waited a whole year later. So it was not forced, it was not rushed, it was planned. It was planned and it happened how I wanted it to happen. It was something that I was careful and responsible about. Anyways, so it wasn't a scare, but to be safe and responsible, after I did lose it, I did get a test. And I took it and it came out negative. I knew it was because my first time was protected, obviously. So I knew it was, but I just wanted to be safe and careful and responsible. So it wasn't necessarily a scare. I was just being careful. Was you the girl at the football game who got a... You're not talking about Nathaniel's. Baby, that was your cousin. Don't play with me. What's the highest age of a dude you've effed with? So, funny story. When I was younger, I was like 12. Probably 11. This is around the time my mom would not let me have social media for this specific reason. Me and my cousin, I lived with my cousin. And for the whole summer, we were YouTubers, okay? Literally YouTubers, posted every single day, probably all day. And if we weren't, my dad's calling. Okay. Bye-bye. So this was around the time my mom never let me have social media or whatever. I was with my cousin. Yada, yada, yada. We did YouTube or whatever. So the times that we would not be posting, we would be on live. And around these specific times, there were creeps, literally creeps. So there was this dude, right, that obviously caught my eye, and he asked for my Snapchat, and I gave it to him. Well, I had to make a whole new Snapchat because the Snapchat that I had, my mom literally deleted. So I made a new Snapchat to communicate with this dude or whatever. And basically, he would just ask me for pictures, but not sexual pictures. He would ask me for stuff like, send me a picture of your toes, send me a picture of your panties. Mind y'all, I didn't have boy shorts or boxers. I had the week panties. Like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday panties. You feel me? So I would send him pictures of that, and obviously he was a pervert because he liked it. He would do stuff to it. So we kept communicating for a really long time, and this dude was 21 years old, and I was like 12. Our ages, our numbers were literally flopped. Anyways, have you ever been bullied? Yes, I have. I was bullied in Texas when I lived in Texas, so this was years ago. I feel like everybody go through that though, right? What was your first real job? Target. I was making bank. I'm gonna show y'all right here, if I could find it on Cash App, how much I used to make at Target. I was making good money, but it just took that one motherfucker to really just throw me off the edge. I was at my breaking point, and I put in my 2 weeks notice. Have you ever been heartbroken, and who's your first love? Heartbroken, when you're young and you think you're in a relationship or whatever, of course you get heartbroken. So at a young age, I felt like I got heartbroken. Obviously, it was just having a bad experience in my first relationship I ever had. And personally, my definition of a first love is the first person you really experience real love with. So obviously when you're young, you think it's that one person, you feel me? And it just was not. It was not dude. It was not giving at all. It was not him. So now that I've grown up and matured, and now that I'm older, my first love is definitely my boyfriend, because he's actually the one that I've experienced real love with. Like, this is my first real relationship, like real relationship. But when I was younger, I felt like it was a different dude, which, no. Have you ever snuck out of your parents' house? I have snuck out of one of their houses and snuck somebody in one of their houses. Y'all can go ahead and figure out who was. Y'all can do that on your own. I'm not telling you, because they're definitely probably watching this video. But I will say it wasn't current, because it was in the old house of both of my parents' house. So it wasn't this house that my mom is in, and it wasn't the house that my dad is in right now. It wasn't current, it was years ago, but I've done both. I just exposed a whole question that wasn't asked. Next, when's the first time you drank? Like, what age? Okay, now when you say drink, do you mean like take a little sip of something, or do you mean like sloppy drunk? The first time that I've let like liquor, wine, beer, anything touch my taste buds, I was probably like 7, and that was only because I was getting into stuff I shouldn't have been getting into, like on New Year's or something. I'd take something off the table and sip it and drink it and just, you feel me, going about my little night. So I was probably like 7 the first time that I've ever actually like tried it. But the first time I've gotten drunk, I was probably like 13, 14. Most likely 14 though. I think I was 14, yeah. But my first time actually like trying something, I was probably like 7, because I was bad. And the first time I got high. Once again, like the first time I tried it and like put it out and put it away, didn't even really get high for real. I was once again probably like 7 or 8. And the first time that I got high for real, I was like 13, 14. Probably 13. Yeah. Have you done something sexual with the opposite gender? I think you mean the same gender. No, I have not. Other than no. Not with them type of activities, baby. I don't sway that way. Opinion on teen pregnancy. I don't really think it matters on the age. Well, okay. When I say this, I don't mean like 12, 11, 10. Like, you feel me? I mean like when you're a teen. I don't really think it matters on the age. I think it matters on the mindset and the maturity and the stability, and if you're ready for that, and if you're actually committed to being a parent. I think that the best thing to really focus on is you have to understand that this is not just a cute little fluffy baby for like 10 minutes and then you could just give it back to its mother. You are the mother. So it's like that kid, you're probably going to be taking care and providing for that kid until they turn 18, probably older. So it's just like you have to really be committed to that and not give up your life, because I mean, some teen parents, they don't really give up their life. They still do what they do, but be a parent. You feel me? So it's not necessarily giving up your life, but you have to adapt to having an extra person in your life. You get what I'm saying? So if you're not ready for something like that, then I would hope y'all not out here just getting pregnant doing that. But I would also hope that y'all life is on track and that you know what you're doing and that you mature and have a good mindset to be having a baby. For the right reasons, please. Not just because babies are cute. And please do not get pregnant by no dude who gonna leave you. It's toxicity. Me. What's a secret you kept from your mom that she still don't know? Me and my mom, we have a really tight, close bond. So there's really not something about me that she don't know. I wouldn't say that it's a secret. But I mean, something, not necessarily that I'm hiding, but that happened that I didn't tell her about was when she let me go to this hotel party with an individual that I am no longer cool with, so I will not be mentioning her name. I was drinking and I was smoking. So yeah, that's one thing that she don't know, but it's not necessarily a secret. Like, it's something I would tell her, which is why I'm telling social media. So it's not a secret. I don't really keep secrets from my mom. She knows everything about me. That's my girl. Oh, we're name dropping. For real, for real. Why you in Fallout? This individual in particular is not just somebody I had a 2-week friendship with. This is somebody that I met in elementary school and literally grew up with and had an 8-year relationship with. When you fall out with people, I feel like you start to see, like, you start to notice the red flags or see where things went wrong. But you have to fall out with them first in order to see that. Obviously, when we was cool, when we was friends and sister girls, I didn't peep none of it. But as soon as we fell out, I peeped things that was just wrong and that shouldn't have went on in something we called a friendship. But mind you, I was so close with this girl, like too close. We weren't just, oh, sister girls. Like, no, we slept in the same bed, naked sometimes. Like, that's how comfortable we was. We showered together. She knew about my life. I knew about her life. She knew about my secrets. I knew about her secrets. We literally conjoined and shared hearts like Squidward and SpongeBob did in that one episode. That was literally us. Okay, that was my for-lifer. So for her to go about things how she did, that's what really ended us. Once again, we did not fall out. She got cut off because the loyalty just wasn't there anymore, and she started to blame it on me. I'm not finna sit here and act like I'm a saint, like I didn't do anything, but I'm also going to touch base on the simple fact that I felt like the loyalty on her side was more thin than mine. Mind y'all, if I do for others, if I do for somebody, I don't continue to bring it up and be like, but I did this for you. Only reason I'm bringing this up is because y'all asked and because it's over with now. So, but it was just so much I did for her that I don't feel like she really even acknowledged or appreciated. So it was multiple different reasons why she got cut off and why that friendship is dead, flatlined, deceased. 2 overall reasons is because she did not appreciate what I did for her whatsoever, and also because the loyalty just wasn't there anymore. Are you part of LGBTQ? Bruh, no, I am not part of Let God Be the Queen. Literally, he is a king. Okay, God is a whole male. So, no, I'm not part of Let God Be the Queen. Alright, y'all. So, we finna end off this video with this last question. It's not technically the juiciest to be ending this video off with, but it's still a question where I can explain. Would you rekindle any friendships, relationships, or bonds? Let me think about that. No! I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I feel like God took that person out of your life for a reason. He separated y'all for a reason. So why would you go against God to put y'all back together? I will never question the man up above. So anybody God has taken out of my life, I will not be rekindling anything with. Especially a relationship. Most definitely a friendship. And bonds? Bonds? If we don't have that bond right now, we don't have to have that ever again. I promise you. Alright, y'all, so that is it for this video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope I answered some spicy good questions that y'all could just soak in and eat up. Give a thumbs up, comment down below what else videos you want, subscribe if you have not, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. And that's it, we out. Huh? What? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. What? We out.